Good afternoon, C-class students, ladies and gentlemen. Who is it? It's your Uncle William back again for week number 10, lesson number 10. And today we're going to do Unit 8, Rules. What we're going to look at today is obligation, have to and don't have to, possibility, can and can't, and travel vocabulary. Let's take a look at these pictures here. That looks nice. Nice vacation spot. And this woman here, she's on the phone drinking coffee. I also have my coffee, and let's get started. On the next page, we have a conversation between May and Megan. Let's listen.
Unit 8, page 50, conversation.
Hey Megan, do you want to come to a party on Saturday night?
Sorry, I can't go anywhere this weekend. I have to study for my exams.
What? But exams finished ages ago.
I know, but I failed physics and chemistry, so I have to take them again next week.
Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, I'm going to get my plane ticket.
Your plane ticket? What do you mean?
I'm going to the Caribbean next week with the International Club.
Well, that's not fair.
Yes, it is. I worked very hard last semester, so I need a break. I'm really looking forward to it.
It sounds expensive. Where did you get the money from?
My parents paid because I did well in my exams.
So you don't have to pay anything?
No, and I can take a friend too. I was thinking of asking you, but you have to stay here and do your exams, so too bad.
Okay, so if you have a partner there, you can go ahead and practice A, B, the conversation. And let's look closely at this conversation. We can see some words such as, here's one, down here, have to. And let's try to find another one, don't have to. Okay, can. Okay, so let's take a look at this language box here, and you see these words, have to, don't have to, can and can't. First, let's listen.
Unit 8, page 50, language box.
I have to study for my exams. I don't have to pay for the vacation. I can take a friend. I can't go anywhere this weekend.
Okay, so we use these words to show things that we are allowed to do and things we can't do or not allowed to do. So let's go to page 109. First, possibility and obligation. We use can and can't to talk about possibility. Susan can speak 5 languages. Can you swim? And permission? You can't talk in the library. Okay. The past of can and can't is could and couldn't. Okay, can means you're allowed to do something. We can leave school early today. We're allowed to leave school early today. Can't, not allowed to. You're not allowed to talk in the library. And the past tense, I could speak French well when I was young, but now I can't. In the past, we use could. Now, we use can't. Okay. When I was growing up in the past, I couldn't. Okay. Past, could, couldn't. Present or now, can or can't. And let's go to the next box. Have to and don't have to. These show necessity. I have to study hard for my exams. It's necessary. If you want to get a good grade, A or B or C, you have to study. If you don't study, you might get a bad grade. Do you have to wear a uniform at school? Is it necessary to wear a uniform? At our school, no, you don't have to wear a uniform. Some schools you do. You have to. Okay. And the past of have to, don't have to is had to, didn't have to. Look closely at that. Have to changes to had to. Don't have to changes to didn't have to. Okay? We keep have. This one we changed to had. Alright? I had to do homework every night in high school. Didn't have to. Okay? Let's go to the next part. Circle the correct answers. Okay, stop your video and do that. Okay, the answers are... Oops. Okay. So tomorrow is a holiday, so don't have to work. Okay? Couldn't. It was not permitted. Have to, can, couldn't. This one you have to look at the signs. See these signs here? This one is like a picture of a camera and a no sign. So what do you think that means? No pictures. So you can't take pictures. A lot of you don't remember this kind of phone, but that's a phone. When I was in college, that's what they look like. Okay, so stop your video and do that. Can, can't, have to, and don't have to. Okay. Okay, so let's go through those. You have to go to reception because the sign, all visitors please go. So you have to go. Can't take pictures, can't drive. 60 is the limit, speed limit. Children under 5 are free, so you don't have to pay. Okay, you can also write can't, because it's not allowed to pay. So I'll take either one. And dogs are welcome. You can. You have to stop, have to turn left, or you can turn left. We don't really know what the street looks like. And this one, you can't use your phone. Passport control. You have to show your passport. And homework is optional. That means optional means your choice. So you don't have to do homework, or you can do homework. Okay. Let's go back to vocabulary. Let's take a look at these pictures. A lot of airport, airplane stuff, traveling. A lot of people can't travel these days because of different things. So let's take a look at these words and stop your video and match those words with the other word. For example, electronic ticket, and the picture is E. Okay, so do all of those. All right, let's take a look at the answers. Okay. Departure lounge. That's a departure lounge. Boarding card, D. Or boarding pass or boarding ticket. Okay, for each phrase, write A, at the airport, or B, before you travel, before you go to the airport. Okay, so write A or B. All right, let's take a look. Okay, book your ticket before, at the airport, before. And for number 9, you can do that both. Exchange money at the airport or before, at the bank. Okay. Let's go ahead to the next part. Listen to this conversation and complete.
Unit 8, page 51, Real Life Exchange.
I booked a flight to Paris yesterday.
That's great. Do you have to get a visa?
Yes, I do. And I also have to get a new passport. I'm going downtown now.
Maybe you can book a hotel while you're there.
Good idea. I think I'll do that.
Okay, you can listen to that again if you need to. And let's look at the answers. Okay. Now, if you have your partner there, go ahead and practice these conversations. Okay, remember, put 1 in 1. So I would say, I booked a vacation to Kenya yesterday. That's great. Do you have to get some vaccinations? Okay. All right, let's go to the last part. Pronunciation on page 123. Say we're on unit 8. So we'll look at linking. Notice how these vowels are linked using the W sound, W, and the J sound, Y. W and Y. Okay, so let's listen.
Unit 8, page 123, Pronunciation.
She failed the exam. She can't go on vacation. I'll see you at the end of May. We'll meet Sue at the airport.
So you could hear those sounds. For example, this one, the exam, y. Go one, w. You at, w. Okay. So practice those a few times, and we'll stop there for today. So I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Uncle William is signing off.